All right, everyone, here we go with the thank you reading for April 2025. I do these every month to thank anybody that's giving me a nickel for anything I do around here. Even you chuck a wad of nickels at my house, that's perfectly fine. I don't mind the nicks in the paint. It's no big deal. So, that said, whether it's an extended purchase or a donation, whatever it is, or chucking the nickels, either way, thank you. So this reading's for you guys. Every month there's a whole playlist of these. Goes way back. I think I started them pretty early on. Right? Why not say thanks? You got to give some energy back. You got to have an energy exchange of some kind. Eight of Wands, pre-shuffle. I did a pre-shuffle. I said, what do you want to tell my people about April? Look, even for me, Eight of Wands has been coming up a lot on my channel lately. No matter what deck I grab, and we don't use this deck very often. This is the big Light Seer deck. We don't use this deck too often. It's a good slapping deck, I will tell you that. But at the end of the day here, go back and watch my Q2 of 2025 reading, which is April, May, and June. And see the way things play out. There's a lot of obstacles moving out of the way in April. Okay? There's a lot of forward movement in April. And we're going to talk about it here with the pre-shuffle. This is just the surface energy here in the April 2025 thank you reading. It's 8 Wands. It's representing here forward movement, but there's also a communication aspect. Okay? There's heart chakra here. There's passion here. I'm drawn to a couple of the green ones. That's the heart chakra and all that stuff. And that's because it's crossed by the Ace of Cups. This is either talking to a new love or talking about a new love. It's going to vary for each. I don't know. You might be locked in a basement in Manitoba still, right? Nobody dug you out yet. So you're just talking about love. But for a lot of you, this is a new love coming in because there's a complication that comes up here in a minute. This is a soulmate, 6 of Cups. It could be someone returning, an old love returning under a new energy. Can be. But I don't read it that way. It doesn't feel that way. If this is a soulmate, an old soulmate returning under a new energy, they've had they've had plastic surgery on themselves and their soul. They look different. They are different. Hell, they may have had a sex change. It feels very different. Okay, so they're very different if it's them coming back, right? Wait, your name is Rhonda now? What? It's like that, Either way, or your name is Joe now? What's going on? Feels like new love. And it brings with it a lot of healing. Also, it feels like new love because it feels like it's been a dormant soulmate. But this 4 of Swords can also say nothing's happened with this person for a long time, so it could still be that new person. But don't be surprised if they got a new name. The complication comes here because we're not done with the pre-shuffle yet. There's still 2 more cards. Page of Cups and an 8 of Swords. This energy may show up. Let's say it's a person. It could just be you talking to somebody about this person, right? Or wanting new love. It can be. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like that person shows up. Let's say they do. Okay? Let's just, for the sake of argument, say they do. Your complication here with the 8 of Swords and the Page of Cups is you might be in love with someone else. Or there might be someone else. Or I don't want to say in love with yourself. That's not right. You're engaged in something that you're in love with, like a project, a passion project of some kind, something you really love, right? That's just the way it kind of flows. Like if an artist is working on a new painting, they don't give a fuck about anybody knocking at the door, right? That's what they're focused on in that moment. It could be something like that. But it could be that you're in love with somebody else, that you're dreaming about somebody else. So there's something good, and then there's a bit of a complication. I wouldn't worry about it, just a bit of a complication. Okay? So let's shuffle the deck on this 8 of Wands, Ace of Cups thing, and maybe the other thing will show up too. I don't know. You would know what that is more than anything else. It's possible, And you get someone who shows up, but you're focused on something else. You love someone else. It could be part of that batitude thing that's been coming in, where I encourage you to make sure you say yes to everything. Sort it out on the back end whether or not you want it, but don't just dismiss it right off. Before you give it a moment to cook before you throw it in the no column in this energy. That's fine. Well, let's see. Let's shuffle the deck. Here we go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but the title brought you in here. You found Steve Love Tarot. You're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline, even though it is the April 2025 thank you reading. And I mean that. Thank you. For anybody that's giving me a nickel for anything I do around, it's really cool. It's nice. I appreciate it. All right, here we go. King of Swords at the bottom here. Environmental energy around you this month is the King of Swords. I told you. Put that sword in the ground. Be cool. All right. I don't know why I feel the need to tell you that. What's fueling it? The Eight of Pentacles. And I'm going to also tell you, again, here you are very focused on something else. This is talking about the complication. This is, oh, hell no. Right? You're focused on something else. Be it painting, be it a business, be it another crush you have. And, you know, you need to sit with stuff before you reject it. Make sure you sit with it. Just put it in the yes column, sort it out later, and decide later whether or not it's going in a no column. Okay? That's your safest course here. Now, these will be crossing the center card I'm going to pull. Strength card. Five of Pentacles. What did I tell you? Why am I your second favorite? I have no idea. I mean, what did I just say? You know, again, if you blink, there's something here. I don't want to say if you blink, you'll miss it, but this is leaving yourself. It's that old saying where sometimes there's a saying, leaving money on the table, that kind of a thing. You're leaving money on the table. You're walking away from something that could be a lot more profitable. Now, it's probably a love thing. I know it's coming across as pentacles here, but it's probably a love thing. What's red with the strength card? We'll get going on this. The moon. Yeah, there's hidden benefits here. There's hidden benefits here that you might miss. Why might you miss them? Okay, we're going to need to clarify. Okay, I'm just trying to help you. I'm sure you're not an idiot. I'm just trying to help you. But it's the way the energy flows that can make you do that. There's energy flows that can come in with a mix of different frequencies that can make you absent-minded. Even the most brilliant person can all of a sudden become a dingbat, you know, for no apparent reason, just for, you know, on a given day. You've all had a dingbat day. Everybody has. I have. I've been a day where Mel at Mel's Diner would have called me dingy 900 times. You know, I mean, it's from an old TV show, in case people know. It's called Alice. And anyway, Five of Pentacles. Let's pull on it. I got a King of Swords and an Eight of Pentacles. Those two energies are driving me fucking crazy. Because it's my sitting king. I could feel he's sitting. But he's busy. It's like he's meditating and shit's going on around him and he's missing it all. You're going to be careful. The devil's in the details here. Okay? Now, this is kind of a monthly reading. It's April thank you reading. So, in the month of April, be careful. The devil's in the details. And you might be inclined to miss some of the details because things are flowing fairly nicely, you know. But anyway, we'll get there. Let's talk about Five Pentacles here. Let's talk about this girl with her head down. Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see what's at here. The King of Swords and Eight of Pentacles energy will come with it. What's going on? Tell me about it. I don't want to shuffle no more. It's crossed by the Four of Wands. Why would you leave yourself out of Four of Wands? Why? What is happening here? I don't think you will. Three Swords. Oh, you're afraid of getting hurt again. Oh, that might come up this month. Oh, I can dig that from the pre-shuffle. You might be afraid to get hurt again. Last time I walked this path, Steve, this is what happened. Right? Last time I walked that trail, Steve, I got poison ivy. You know, I ain't walking that way again. Yeah, but that's the, you know, you can't, do not, in the month of April, do not let past dictate what might happen now. It has nothing to do with it. The energy is completely different. Okay? In fact, I said that. Rewind, I did, in the pre-shuffle. I said, if this is someone coming back, which apparently for some of you it is, if this is someone coming back, their energy reads completely different. All right? So it's unlikely the same result will happen. All right? So keep that in mind. Don't just shut shit down. Remember, all of my readings tie together. Remember what I said recently, and I'll say it again. I think I said it in a soulmate journey reading. I said it in all kinds of things. There was an energy weather update where I said, you know, slow down. Especially with Venus and Mercury retrograde in Pisces for the first, you know, about the first half of the month, of, you know, or whatever. You know, we still the 7th or 8th anyway. You're inclined to just chuck stuff in the no column. Make sure you say yes, yes, sure. And then there's a gap, sort it out later, whether or not it goes in the no column. Okay? Because this is not going to be a repeat, but your fear, you're leaving yourself out because you're afraid it is going to be. What's on top? 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. And it's Roy Scheider in Jaws 2 ringing in my head. I'm not going to go through that hell again, he said. Well, you know what? If you watch the movie, he did go through that hell again. Keep that in mind. And, you know, he did a much better job the second time around, I have to say. 3 of Pentacles. Why is it here? Temperance. Look, you're protected this time. The same shit's not going to happen again. Okay? It's not. You might be worried about that. Some energy, and I'm not saying it doesn't have to be a person. I'm just reading energy. I'm not psychic. I'm not the amazing Kreskin. I'm just telling you what energy is flowing in. Something from the past that's been dormant for a while. It could be a soulmate that you don't know about yet that's been a dormant connection. It could be an old soulmate. It could be an opportunity. It could be a job opportunity for all I know. We get a lot of pentacles here. Something, or someone from the past is returning. Your inclination straight off is to go, fuck no. I'm not going through that hell again. The universe says you're protected. There is no hell again. And I will tell you, but based on the energy from the pre-shuffle, that energy is completely different. What's the bridging energy here? The Ace of Wands. It's worth taking a flyer, right? It's worth the shot. You can say yes right off the top. Boom, flare up. Ace of Wands. Passionate. Go into it with passion. Tear into it. Like a 4-year-old in a Batman costume. Tear into it. Okay? If it goes out, it goes out. You're protected either way with Temperance here. This is a deal you can't lose. You got Archangel Michael. You got Temperance. If you think logically, you'll be fine. Alright? Again, but you have to pay attention. There's something here. You're focused on something else. The 8 of Pentacles talks to the backside of the pre-shuffle where I said, you might be in love with someone else now. You might have your mind set on someone else or something else, or focused on a passion project that you're doing you, however you want to look at it. And I can dig all of that. But a 4 of Wands opportunity is not to be missed. Okay? That's all I'm going to suggest to you. Make your own decisions. You know, I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I'm going to suggest that a 4 of Wands opportunity is not one to pass, generally is not one to pass up. It leads to the 10 of Pentacles, which is everything. It's better than the 10 of Cups. It's all of it, right? Okay. All right, let's move on. I've got a separate message here on some level. I do. I got the Strength card and the Moon read together, and it's like these two energies are completely ignoring all this shit. They're like, okay, fine, Steve, you done? Good. Now let's get over here. Okay. I got my Queen of Cups. You see the redhead from the deck here. The way I read this is my Queen of Cups underwater. All right? Usually I would say because of fear. Somebody's afraid. You know, I have no idea, you know. But not in this case because I have strength over here. So somebody's not afraid? Let's see what's going on. Let's pull on the Strength card. I'm going to take the 4 of Wands out, just so you keep your eye on that. 4 of Wands opportunities don't come along every day. All right? Strength card. If this is an old soulmate returning, I mean it. They're completely, hell, their name might even be different. You know, I mean, it'll certainly, it's something about it, even if it's a new person, something about it reminds you of the pain you had. Oh, I'm not going to do that again. Last time I went out with somebody with a red shirt, fucked me up for months, for years. Started watching tarot readings on YouTube. Fuck. I'm not going to go through that hell again. You know, well, you know, at least I'm entertaining. Sometimes, anyway. Not always. Anyway, depends how I had bacon this morning, so I'm on fire. Let me tell you, the spirit food is running through me. My wife's on a bacon kick lately. I don't know what's going on. She wants bacon. I'm like, okay, well, I don't know. Strength card. What's going on? I'll play along. Fine. Usually I get yelled at for eating too much bacon. Maybe she tried to kill me. I don't know. Strength card. It's a good way to go if she is. I'm all right. Strength card. Tell me about it. It's crossed by, I knew it. It's a separate message. It's crossed by the Page of Cups. This is the complication. This is, the Page of Cups was part of the pre-shuffle. It was the complication. This is it. It's like, when it rains, it pours. You've got to, yeah, it's a complication. Look, I don't make this stuff up. Come on. Why am I your second favorite? It's a fucking thank you reading. And look at what's happening here. 10 wands. I said complication. What's fueling this? Why is this a problem? I don't know, but it is. This is terrible. What am I going to do? I got a 4 of Wands opportunity, and I'm afraid I'm going to get hurt again. Should I listen to Steve? I don't know. Right? He says make your own decisions, but I'm bad at that. But I mean, 4 of Wands, I don't know what to do. And then this person shows up. Oh my God, they seem real nice. You know, okay. All right, let's dig into the Strength card here, okay? Little lion girl here. What's going on? What's on top? The hair fall, fucking hell, it just keeps getting better. It's just not, this is not helping. Oh, shit. Can you have 2 people, maybe? I don't know. Why is the Hierophant here? Give me something bad. Give me a devil. No, wow, well, I'll take it. I got a little bit. I got the King of Wands. Okay. All right. But unfortunately, it's still not that bad. What's the bridging energy? The 10 of Pentacles. Oh, fuck me. I just got done telling you about it. All roads lead to the 10 of Pentacles for you. Okay? I'm just going to tell you right now. Your dilemma is, oh God, these are both good choices. I'm just telling it like it is. I mean, in fact, this one, because of the placement of the King of Wands, and for some reason your energy is attached to it, this one here boosts your ego in some way. This might be somebody very nice that you thought would never be interested. I never thought that girl would be interested in me, or I never thought that guy would be interested in me. Oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, this can lead to 10 of Pentacles this time, and this can too. It's the bridging energy here. And in fact, the Hierophant represents long term. This could be an energy of somebody who's maybe a marriage material, and I would say maybe this one's more marriage material than the other one, but unfortunately it's the 4 of Wands opportunity, which is marriage material. So since it didn't have another 4 of Wands in the deck, it threw me where the 4 of Wands is going. So you don't have a problem here. You don't have a bad choice here, which poses a problem. One of your thoughts might be, 7 of Swords, to just pick nobody and pick you. I think you're fooling yourself. You want one of these options. It doesn't have to be a person in this reading. It's a thank you reading. I got Pentacles here all over the place. This could be an opportunity that comes back. This could be, I could flip this whole thing. I could flip the script here completely and say this is an old job that you wanted once, that you worked at, it didn't go well, but now they want you back. They say we're under new management and we want you back. Hell, that's happened to me twice in my life. You know, I know you didn't get along with Dennis last time, but Dennis is gone now. We just want you to know. Really? Good. By gone, I thought they meant dead, and I was like, he's still alive. But okay. But at the end of the day, things come back sometimes. You know, this is something that did hurt you at one point. It could be a job thing, and it comes back, and they want you back. But then at the same time, this new opportunity shows up that again improves your life. Should be really great. You're very flattered that they're interested in you, right? Warms the cockles of your fucking heart chakra. Leo energy, passionate forward movement there with the Strength card underneath it all. What do? It's a dilemma. It's 10 Wands. Dilemma. And you may fool yourself in saying, well, I'm just going to choose B, 9 of Pentacles. That's a lie. Don't fucking fool yourself in situations like this. These are both 4 of Wands opportunities. You need to make a decision. And you normally I would say you need to make it quickly. I almost said it. And then I thought to myself, no, because there's another layer of energy here where nobody should rush you. You're in a power position here. That's why Strength showed up. You might feel like you're running out of air and you need to come to the surface. This is you underwater, by the way. It's the Queen of Cups, but it's you. You may feel like you need to come to the surface quickly. You don't. You're fine. For some reason, you're some kind of mermaid that can breathe underwater here. You got all the time in the world here with this. So, say what I would do, person or job, I'd say yes initially to both. I'd keep both of them in play. Don't knock anything out of play until you get time to assess the situation a bit more and figure out what you want. And make sure that you're not bullshitting yourself that I'm just going to pick me. Why? Because that's some kind of buzz phrase that you hear out there on the self-help boards. Choose yourself, right? Not in situations like this. This is choosing yourself. You're treating yourself in situations like this. So even the universe is like, that's bullshit, choosing yourself. No, you don't want to do that. Either one is good, but you've got time. You might feel like you're running out of air, but you're not. That's an illusion, right? The moon card is about illusion too. There is an illusion that you're running out of air. You're not. All right? Take your time. I mean, don't dilly that. You don't get a year to decide, but you know what I mean. Don't feel rushed, and don't let anyone rush you. In fact, if either side tries to rush you, as has come up in recent readings, all of my readings tie together. I'm just flowing with the energy. If either side tries, let's say this side tries to rush you, then you know that that's probably not the better choice, right? If the other side's being laid back. If they're both trying to rush you, well, then here we are back to dilemma again, and don't go bullshitting yourself that neither one. Then you just... sometimes we choose the better of two things, or sometimes we choose the lesser of two evils. It depends. All right. The moon. I'm going to pull on it. Oh, I like this reading. The last couple of thank you readings have been a little yawn fest. This one's great. I wish I was you. I love being in positions like this. I'm rarely in positions like this these days anymore. My life's pretty mellow these days. But this is really cool. This is an enviable position to be in. All right? For a couple of you, this is all in your head. It's happening in a dream world that you live in for yourself. That's perfectly fine too. Allow yourself to experience it. That's just for a couple of you, like 2 people watching, so don't worry about it. One of those people is locked in a basement in Manitoba. They're not getting out till probably mid-May with the way the weather patterns are this year. No one's going to get through the ice. All right, here we go with the moon. Tell me about it. Let's go. I'm glad you still got internet, though. I'm very happy about that. Kept that going. All right, the moon. Tell me about it. Why is the moon here? It's here for... I was just about to say... Oh my God, I should have said it. I was just about to say it's here. And I think I did say it a bit ago. It's here for the illusion aspect, not the fear aspect, right? Fucking magician crossing it. Talk about the illusionist right here. It's smoke and mirrors. Any fucking sense that you're being rushed or that you're running out of air, I gotta come to the surface, Steve, is a fucking illusion. It's bullshit. Okay? Am I clear? All right. But, well, I point that out because obviously that will be there. This is a major arcana card. So obviously the illusion that you're going to run out of air and I need to make a decision quick is going to be there. That's going to add to that 10 of wands. It's going to make that 10 wands, 20 wands, 30 wands, 40 wands. You don't want 40 wands. You don't have anything to worry about. It's all a fucking bullshit illusion, right? All right. What's on top? Why is the moon here? The Chariot. You're in charge here. You control whether the horses go fast or slow. You have all the power here. I don't know why. I'm not going to dig into why. This will be a 3-hour reading. I could make a guess. I don't like guessing, but I'm guessing because of how you've come up as Empress and Queen of Pentacles in many of my readings lately, which you often do, but not like lately. Lately, it's been all over the place. I'm going to guess that everybody wants you. And when everybody wants you, everybody's going to hang around until they either get a yes or no. Right? All right, it is what it is. They don't usually give up easily when they want you. If it's a job thing, well, I know Dennis left, but I'm not really looking right now. Right? Okay, well, we'll talk to you later. They go have a quick meeting. You get a call back 2 hours later. Oh, what if we threw an extra 20 grand a year on plus an extra 5% bonus? You know, I mean, they come back with something if they want you. That's the position you're in. You're in control. You're in the catbird seat, the driver's seat. You're the fucking emperor here, male or female, whatever. You're in control. Why is the chariot here? 9 wands. Again, you're in charge of your own happiness here. All right. 9's in the end in tarot. For some of you, this came up in the Sagittarius monthly reading, which I think for some reason this month, the Sagittarius angle, position 9 in my weekly readings, reading number 9 in my zodiac fly-through, for some reason, at least for me and my readings, the Sagittarius angle is one of the all signs. It's one of the ones where you guys are showing up. And there's something in there about breaking walls, breaking barriers in April, breaking down glass ceilings. All right? That's kind of what this is saying here. Okay? This wall can't contain this chariot's going to crash right through this flimsy shit. Okay? So again, it's all an illusion if you feel like you need to come up for air or you're feeling rushed by any of this. Whether it's a person or a situation, you're in charge. You're in the catbird seat. All right? Let's see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. I'm going to grab the little light seer deck, and or smaller one anyway. It's not that little, but we'll see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. I like this reading for you. Now again, I'm not a fucking Time Lord. This might play out in May, but if you watch my Q2 reading, you can see April's about clearing paths, and your energy levels should start to come up. There's a lot of I call it the pool of energy. You don't hear me mention it too often, but I've got my own ways of looking at things and the way I note them in my notebooks and stuff like that. There's a pool of energy in every cycle that's available to us that we can pull from. You know how like sometimes you feel tired. Sometimes for like a whole month you'll feel tired, right? And then the next month you'll have tons of energy. Well, this is one of those months, time frame wise, but between now and about the tail end of May, where there's a huge, deep fucking reservoir of energy available to us. Okay? Use it. And channel it properly. Channel it into creative projects. Channel it into your expanding your mind. Channel it into learning something, which is also a creative thing. You can be very creative with things you learn. You can learn a new technique, learn a new skill, learn a new something. That'll help you. All right? Channel that energy properly. And also channel it away from any illusions created here. Don't let any. I've said it before. I said it in a recent reading. I don't know if it was an extended or what. I said don't let anybody rush you. Anybody rushing you, you got nothing. You don't hurry, and don't rush yourself either. All right. That's all a silly illusion. It just came out right there. I'll tell you. All right. What else you want to tell these people, universe? Before we go, one card across the card here in the April. It's the fucking Hierophant. It's my laughing Hierophant. That's why I started laughing. The energy of laughter is coming off of this. This one's not as funny. This one seems a bit stodgier, right? I mean, this is one of the cool ones. I would have liked to have met this guy. I think this guy probably would have been like, that's cool. You read energy? You throw any tarot cards? Right on, man. Right? Somebody interpreting things correctly. Anyway, the Death card crossed by that laughing Hierophant. This is a final message to you. It's separate from all this shit. Okay? Separate from all of it. What did I say in a recent extended? I know not everybody goes to the extendeds, but the extendeds pull some wicked, wicked stuff. I mean, different dimensions come in. And I quoted closing time in a recent one. May have been the Neptune extended. I said, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. It's a line from Semisonics. Closing time. I think it's Semisonic anyway. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Things are changing. You guys, we're all walking into something brand new. A brand new realm here. We're going to see things in a different light. Everybody's going to have their own perspective. And no, the world's not suddenly going to turn into everybody enlightened, allowing people to be what they are. And we're not going to freak out anymore when someone's not like us. Woo, you know. No, nothing like that's happening. But you are moving into a new cycle. And if you're high vibration enough, you're really going to enjoy it. If you're low vibration, it's not going to be a fun cycle for you, I will warn you. Okay? But I don't have a lot of low vibration people that come to this site. For a lot of you, you're moving into a very, very spectacular new phase here. Big time. Wow. Wow. Oh, sorry. 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. Things move a lot smoother, let me tell you. And 6 of Cups. And probably a lot of soulmates returning and things like that. I would imagine anyway. The top and the last card I have left here that I've sifted through was the Knight of Pentacles. Again, it's a persistent energy. The reason is my laughing Hierophant here. It's a very free-flowy energy. You could see it. Here's my Summer's Eve card, the 9 of Pentacles. Here's my guy in the canoe card, or my girl out. No problem. No hurry here. There's no rushing here. There's no rushing here. This guy's got a racehorse, and he's choosing to walk. He's got all the time in the world, apparently, right? And then there's 6 of Cups. You got things from the past coming back that are so easy for you to deal with and process. And actually you're building, this is strange, but this energy would indicate that you're building a new past right now. What I'm saying is the way you're here in the present right now, right? And where you look back and whatever your past is from here, whether it's a person or whatever. Like I tend to hearken back to 2008 and 2012 a lot. Everybody's different. You may have different time frames that you hearken back to at your past. Well, you're entering a phase where this will be one of the times you hearken back to in the future, right? You could add this time to your list of things. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's why the Hierophant is laughing. And again, I can't pull a bad card. Fueling my laughing Hierophant is the King of Pentacles. It's a very stable energy. It's very nice. All right. This is an energy where you can almost not go wrong. Even if you're low vibration, you may not enjoy it because it might be going too slow for you if you're low vibration. But I don't think anything bad happens if you're a lower vibration. But the higher vibration you are, the more you're going to get out of this. Okay? So take some of the advice that the energy had for you up in here. Okay? Certainly about the not rushing thing. Certainly about directing your attention. Some of the things I said about learning new things, using the reservoir of energy that's available to enhance your soul, learn some things, try creative endeavors, all of that. And whatever it was I said, it all benefits you and it all ties to this as well. This new cycle we're moving into. All right? That's your reading. So, we're making a new past starting now, I guess, or starting in this energy. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. And again, I say, if you give me a nickel for anything I do around here, thank you. Good luck.